And me the demons call when they do what they do. And now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you.
Hey guys, welcome to the Oracle of Lilith. My name's Amy, and today I'm doing a pick a card all about whose head are you living rent-free in. So this should be a really insightful reading, and I'm excited to get into it today. If this is your first time to my channel, hi, hello, how are you? It's really good to have you. I hope you will consider subscribing to my channel and becoming a member of my tribe. If you're a returning subscriber, hey guys, what is up? How are you? It's always good to connect with your energy, and I truly appreciate you guys being here. Now, keep in mind, this is a general reading. It's a general session, so just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. I do offer personal and private readings. However, right now they're closed. If you're interested in getting on my waiting list, there's a link to my website down below that has a page with all my different offerings I have right now for readings, and there is my email address that is listed on that page as well, and you can email me to get on my waiting list. The people on my waiting list will get first dibs on my slots when I open back up. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the 3 psychic linking objects here. I have 3 piles going on, so it's kind of a pick a pile situation. I will be pulling more cards as I go. I will also be getting initials, letters, and charms at the end of each group, so you will find out more details about the person whose head you are living in rent-free, y'all. So this should be interesting. So I'm going to start with Group 1. Group 1, you are the cherry Tootsie Roll Pop, and this is the back of your card. Group 2, you are the Strawberry Ring Pop, and this is the back of your card. Group 3, you are the Caramel Apple Pop, and this is the back of your card. Okay guys, so those are going to be your selections. I will insert a little video like I always do for you guys who need a little bit more time to see which group you're drawn to. If you're drawn to more than one group, there's probably more than one message here for you. And with that said, I'll see you beautiful, magical creatures on the other side. Bye guys.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown, get in my way and to be put down. It ain't your place, no, this my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now. I'm losing it, the noose it fits, some loose shit, a stupid myth. You choose to live or choose to dip, you choose to fight or lose your grip and lose a gift.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
Yeah. There's no mercy in this world, just hunger-thirsty persons in different versions. Each new update, that shit worsens. Why? Pull back the curtain and you'll see the different vermin. We all have different burdens that all seem to cause disturbance. Yo, so do me a favor, don't treat me like a neighbor. Don't need the different flavors of your problems just to savor. I've got my own issues, I need a comb to get through. Don't need to groan with you, just go get your own tissue.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. losing my mind? Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
That's it, the end of the song. Next time you'll sing along. Trust me, there's nothing wrong. I just need to carry on, cause society's a myth, put there to make you sit. Listen to what they give. Don't ask questions, shut your lid. Yeah, don't ask questions, shut your lid. I need to run away from this and go get off the grid. Feel like my brain is overloaded, man, I'm losing it. Don't let them tell you what to do, man, they don't know shit.
Hey Group 1, all of you that selected this cherry Tootsie Roll Pop, this is going to be your reading all about whose head are you living rent-free in. So I'm going to be pulling more cards as I need to for clarity, and at the end of this reading, I'm going to be getting initials, letters, and charms. So I will put your lollipop right there, and let's get into it and see whose head you're living rent-free in. All right, so we have No Drama Llama, Find Your Inner Peace. Okay, so we're going to put this right here. All right, let's see. Oh, we have Peaceful Among Thorns. All right. And let's look at these cards. We have Damsel. Okay. We have Slave. We have Beggar. Okay. All right. Let me scoot these over a little bit for you guys. Let's look at the white cards. These are channeled messages. We have Vampire. Okay. We have Harmful. All right. We have Blue-Eyed Stranger. Maybe you have blue eyes or they have blue eyes. I'm getting that song Behind Blue Eyes, but the original one, not the remake. Okay. We have Judge too. Okay. Let's get into these animalistic desires and messages cards from the Abyss Tarot. We have Lion. People are starstruck when you enter a room. You have charisma and know when to take the lead when to be humble. Okay, we have Goat. Your energy has upgraded and you climbed away from toxic habits and toxic people in your life. You are the GOAT, the greatest of all time. Yes, baby, you are. Grasshopper, you will soon have those bands in your account. The planet Jupiter is expanding your luck. Beautiful. We have Cow. You are very nurturing, caring, but it doesn't mean you have to cater to everyone. Fuck that. Put some boundaries up for yourself. Okay, I think that's what you've done. Cardinal. Someone is trying to fuck up your energy, but a loved one in spirit is saying, no, they fucking won't. I got you. Okay, and we have Duck. This is from the Dream Discernment deck from the Abyss Tarot. Do you feel like it's not easy for you to fit in around your peers? So you're different. You're different. I'm getting that song. I'm different. I'm different. I don't know. I forgot who sings that, but that's a good song. Are you conforming and just following along on everyone's plan instead of your own? Train. Okay. I think that whoever this is, and we're going to get more into that, whoever this is, I think you stopped following along. I think you stopped trying to be like every other Tootsie Pop here. Okay, I think you were like, I don't want to be in the bag of Tootsie Pops anymore. Like, I want to be my own flavor of Tootsie Pop. And I feel like this has brought you more peace in your life. Okay, I feel like this person is parasitic. And I feel this energy of like, they're really judging you right now, like intensely, whatever's going on in your life. And I feel them from a distance. Okay, so I feel like with Beggar here, I feel like this may be someone who, they may be a no contact, or you don't really talk to them, or there's a ghosting situation, but you're definitely living in their head. Okay, in fact, they're a little bit of a slave to their thoughts about you. They just can't get the fuck over it. They can't let go. Okay. And I feel like you just kind of followed your intuition on this one, your ancestors. Your ancestors, there was a gut feeling like, you know what, I need to let this person go. Or I need to stop talking to this person. Or I just need to like kind of check out and just not say anything. You may have gracefully bowed out of this situation. And I feel like you're moving into a better frequency. This person thinks that things are going good for you. Whether they are or not is irrelevant in this reading. It's what this person thinks, okay? You're living and camped out in their head, for sure. And I feel like the more that you do your own thing, the stronger your presence in their head becomes. And here you are, the no drama llama, peaceful among thorns. I don't think you think about this person very much. I think you're just like, you know, I feel you're the damsel energy, but you're an empowered damsel. You're not the damsel in distress, and that's not gender, honey. Okay, that's just a very powerful feminine energy. We all have feminine energy. We have masculine and feminine energy. We're all different blendings of that energy. Okay, so and I just feel like there's this powerful self-empowerment that happened to you, and it's like you hopped away with this grasshopper. I literally see you just like gracefully hopping away from this person. And I feel like this person was like, what? Was like, huh? And with the cardinal here, this person trying to fuck up your energy, I feel like they probably, for some of you, I think that the way they spoke to you was really awful, harmful. I think it was bad for you. I think they fed you a lot of negative vibes. When you had reasons to celebrate, they always found a reason to kind of like pick that apart. You know, like maybe you got a raise, but you'd say, oh, hey, I got a raise at work. And they would be like, oh, well, how much was it? And you'd be like, oh, it was 3%. Oh, and they would say something like, oh, you mean it wasn't 5%? Like, I can't believe you're working that job. You don't make no money. Instead of being happy for you that you got a raise, you know, they are the Debbie Downer. Always looking at the negative instead of the positive. And I feel like this probably affected your energy. And it's like your ancestors were like, no, you need to get away from this person because they don't have anything positive to offer you. And in fact, they're blocking. They are part of the reason why you can't seem to get like your mental space together or your emotional space together. For some of you, this person was like emotionally abusive, okay? Or mentally abusive. I think if they weren't speaking to you in a very harmful way, they were speaking about you in a very harmful way. And you may not be aware of it, but spirit, your ancestors were aware of it. And they were like, girl, boy, you need to get the fuck away from this person. Like they are a vampire. They're a parasite and they are harmful. And they're sitting around talking smack about you. Okay, if someone will talk to you like you are not a human being to your face, think about the things they will say about you behind your back. Okay, so getting away from this person was a good thing. Okay, if you don't resonate with this isn't your reading. All right, pick another one. All right. All right, tell me more about this situation. Yeah, they cannot shake the thoughts of you. Part of this is guilt. We have the Tower in reverse. Okay, so I'm feeling like the Tower already happened, but they're living there. Okay, what I'm seeing is the Tower fell and it froze. Like it didn't fall completely for them because they can't stop talking about it. Whatever this fight was, whatever this moment was, they can't stop talking about it. I feel like they can't believe you had the nerve to like ghost them, walk away, or say what you did to them. Like, how dare you talk shit to me? I feel like some of you had a moment where they were talking to you in a poor way and you were like, fuck you, bitch. And they were like, huh? What the actual fuck? How can you talk to me that way? Because you're a bitch. That's why. And I've been sitting here taking your shit. Some of you guys have been taking this shit for years from people. And it was like your ancestors were like, no, stop being a slave. Stop feeling like a beggar around this person. You're a queen. You're a king. You're royalty. Don't allow this person to treat you poorly. Okay. Now, a few of you found out about this person talking about you, and that's what happened. Okay. But I don't think that's many of you. For most of you, I feel like this was a confrontation. This was like the truth revealed. And you were like fleeing from evil kind of thing. Like, I see your true colors. I see who the fuck you are. And they cannot believe. And it's almost like they energetically are feeding off this tower moment. And I feel like some of them are building a mythos around it and telling people this mythos, yeah, let's get some more energy here. I'm feeling this card calling. We have justice. That's where you're living. Okay. You're living in this area of justice. And what's going on is, and they don't realize this, but you probably do as you're listening to this reading, them being stuck in this tower is part of that motherfucking karma coming all the way back around to them. That's right. Them being stuck and not being able to move on is part of the consequences of their piss poor bad behavior towards you. That's right. Yeah, that's what you get for talking shit on people who really care about you. That's what you get for treating people poorly who are good to you. Okay, that's what happens. That is what happens. So they're living in a really tough time. I feel like some of them are struggling with where they live. They're struggling with foundational issues. And they're not being resolved. Like, I feel like there may be fire here. Like, they may be a fire sign and they may be used to like rapidly resolving issues. And that shit isn't popping for them. Okay? Because they're really distracted by what happened. And this is somebody who is ruminating over what happened. When you ruminate, a lot of bad things happen to you physically. Okay, it can affect your blood pressure. It can affect your stress. You can be a person who, eats because of stress or doesn't take care of themselves. It's almost like this person is hyper focused. And I feel like the more they see you rising, and some of them are watching from afar, so it could be online, or they're hearing about it through family, or they're watching you. This could be at work. I don't feel like work is for many of you, though. I feel like this is personal, like family, friend kind of thing. And they're watching you reaping the rewards of your justice, okay? Because you definitely broke a really parasitic tie here. And the parasite is just starving. So it's just feeding off this energy here. It's very interesting. I'm getting like glamour. Like, you're growing in like how you look. Like, for some of you guys are becoming more glamorous. There's a glow up. Like, you're getting blessed with more beauty, more attraction. That won't be for all of you, but for some of you, you're feeling that. Like, you're feeling yourself. You're feeling yourself straight up. Good for you, honey. Love yourself. Enjoy being you. Enjoy being attractive. Enjoy your fleshly self. Okay. Enjoy you. Love yourself. Feel yourself. It's okay. We have the 9 of Cups. I love this so much for you. It's like you are heading towards a time of like happiness and fulfillment with what you do. Your ancestors are mentioned here. They are blessing you. And if you guys have the same ancestors, the ancestors are doing a major course correction on this beggar slave energy, this vampiric parasitic bitch, and you're getting the blessings. And for some of you, this may be a relative who's watching this, okay? And they're like, how come they're getting the blessing? This person did this to me. And the ancestors are like, oh, no, honey. Remember all that shit you did? Remember how you talked to them? Remember how you kicked them when they were down? Remember how you never cheered for them when they were winning? Well, now the scales of justice are evening the score, baby. And now it's time to pay the piper. It's time to pay the piper. Okay, give me some more energy here. Let's pull one card from the Dark and Dangerous Tarot. Oh, woo! We got some that flew out. Okay, we have focus. And we have fear. Oh, my. So your focus right now is extremely powerful. Okay, and I feel like these are ancestors. I feel like the fear and the focus, these are ancestors protecting you. They are like, we are not having this shit anymore. This is not happening anymore. And this person, I feel like they're lingering in this tower and they're very afraid. And for some of you, they're afraid of you. You guys may know something about this person. You may know something that's causing them to get like real scared that you're going to tell somebody. I'm not sure what this secret is. I'm not sure the ancestors are going to reveal it because it feels like it's kind of serious. It's kind of serious for some of you guys. Like this is something that could really change the course of how people judge them. Right? Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm getting a feel for what this is. I'm not going to mention it, okay? Because I feel like I'm not going to do that. But I feel it. And, you know, I feel like you're the kind of person, like, I'm going to keep my mouth shut because I'm an ethical person. I'm not going to say anything. But I want you to know that they're afraid of you. That's part of this tower situation, this lingering tower. They are terrified that you're going to start talking shit on them because they've talked shit on you. But you're like in this place where you're like, I'm at peace. I'm moving towards happiness. I'm moving towards fulfillment. I'm getting my justice. And honestly, I frankly don't give a shit. I'm camped out in your head and I didn't even buy a ticket to be there. You've put me there. And they're reaping the consequences of their actions. And they cannot shake it, honey. They cannot shake your energy. You know what? You reap what you sow. And they sowed a lot of unhappy energy into you. They were mean and cruel to you. I feel like they made you feel really bad about yourself. And I think you were very kind to this person at some times where they were in this beggar energy, where they needed someone. You were there for them. That's how you know some of these secrets, some of these things that other people don't know. If that resonates for you, you know about this low slave beggar moment. You know about this. You know what the fuck they were up to. And I really feel like you're not going to say a word about it because that's not who you are. You're not going to lower yourself to their kind of behavior because you're at peace. You know, you're moving forward into this beautiful justice. Karma is moving in your favor. You're getting blessed by your ancestors. I feel a lot of ancestor energy about you. You're getting blessings of Jupiter. If any of you have done any work with Jupiter, your Jupiter blessings are expanding. They are going to manifest for you. Okay, your ancestors are going to help you bring this energy in. So be sure you pay attention to those nudges, those gut instincts on how to move in career and money. Okay, pay close attention to that because I feel like your ancestors are going to come in with this cardinal with a lot of messages for you on how to maybe maneuver yourself or put yourself in a position where the money flow, the resources flow, or the notice that you get at work or wherever this is in your career is brighter. All right. Okay, guys, let's get you some letters, initials, and some charms. Going to be your letters, your initials, and your charms. Keep in mind it's a general reading, so just take what resonates here and leave the rest behind. These could be your initials, their initials, a screen name, a meaningful word, a last name. Just take what resonates. I'm going to read off the letters to you. Okay, we have FTIQONADXCSJACMYYZG. Okay, we got quite a few initials here. I have a bat. I have the vampire teeth. You guys, we have a zombie. Yeah, I just feel like this person is kind of, well, they're a parasite, like I said before. I also feel like they're just kind of hollow right now. I feel like there's depression here. They're very depressed, and that's part of the hyper focus on what happened. And I feel like there's no forgiveness here. They are very, there's a lot of spiders, okay? I feel like there's feelers, like they put out feelers trying to figure out what you're doing, okay? So they very much are curious. And they're not a forgiving soul, okay? They hold grudges. They definitely hold a grudge against you. There's a lot of talking heads, so they definitely are talking about the situation, which I don't think they realize that the more they talk about what happened, the more energy they put into what happened, the longer you're going to live in their head rent free. Okay, that's how it works. The more energy they put into it, the more they sit and think about it and think about it. They may sit outside or in a garage drinking and thinking about it, smoking and thinking about it. But there's some kind of repetitive behavior they're doing and thinking about it for some of them. And I feel like you're just like, I'm not in that anymore. We have a butterfly. I feel like butterflies are going to be signs of alignment. They're also signs that your ancestors are around you and reaching out to you. We have the pumpkin here. The pumpkin for me is about harvest. I think your ancestors are wanting you to focus on, and you probably are focusing on your career, your money, bettering yourself. I feel like there's like removing this energy, letting this energy go really has brightened up your aura and your frequency. It's as if you were carrying the weight of this relationship with you for a long time. And I feel like you released it when you released this person. You may have, some of you guys may have spotty contact with this person, but I think most of you guys have kind of let this person go. They are nosy and they ask people about you. If you were in a family together, they definitely ask aunties, uncles, mamas, brothers, sisters about you. This may be a brother or sister as well. We have a little monkey here. And yeah, I feel like for the most part in their own life, they're just kind of monkeying around. Like, They aren't taking things in their own life very seriously. They're hung up on drama. And that's where the drama llama comes into play for you, because you are not having it. You're just like, I don't have time for drama. I'm focused on my real life, not on these imaginary fairy tales and mythos that this person makes up because they are not able to focus on their own life. Some of them have that secret thing going on still. You know what I'm talking about. And it's caused them to not be able to focus on their life. You know what I mean? It's kind of like it pulls them into delusions, okay? Because they're feeding the secret thing. You know what I'm talking about if you know. Okay. And I feel like you're just really coming into your own. We have a couple cats here, which is Leo energy. And I'm just feeling like you're really owning yourself. You're really walking into your power. And we have a musical note here. And I feel like with the green star, and I just feel like there's a lot of healing. There's a lot of elevation of your frequency. We have a kind of a black star here. And I'm feeling like your ancestors, again, they want you to know that you are protected, right? That what's going on right now is very divinely orchestrated and you are protected. And one of the acts of protection was getting this person away from you. Okay. And the fact that you were able to get away from this person, I feel like no matter who this is in your life, it was a karmic connection. And it was one of the challenges in your life to see if you could get away from this person. Okay. And you did. And this person has a lot of healing to do, okay? And right now they're focused on your energy. They're focused on this tower that's already fallen. But for some reason in their life, it's frozen. They haven't let it fall. They haven't let it fall so they could deal with the consequences of it. They're still talking about it falling to people. They're not talking about like how I clean it up or me moving on. It's more like it's still falling. It's still happening. I can't believe it happened. I can't believe this exchange happened. I can't believe they did that. I expected them to do this. I think you didn't fulfill expectations that they thought you would. I think they expected you to come back and apologize. You may have a history of people pleasing or Libra energy, air energy. Aquarius, Gemini can also do this. Taurus can do it a little bit, but not like a Libra. Okay, I'm a Libra, so I can say this shit. All right. And I feel like you didn't fulfill an expectation of like stepping up, giving them a call or texting them or chasing them in some kind of way, and it knocked them off their game. They were just like, are they going to come back? Are they going to apologize? I mean, clearly it's their fault when everybody else in the world can see it's not your fault. You didn't do this. They fucking did. This person has no self-awareness. They just are completely disconnected with their own toxic behavior. And the universe, with this tower and with the situations that are going on in their life right now, the universe, The ancestors are holding up a mirror and saying, you need to stop focusing on other people. You need to stop letting this person you live in your head rent free, and you need to start focusing on your life that is falling apart. You need to get your shit together. So that's where they are. The ancestors want to do a course correction and say, hey, you need to get your shit together. Meanwhile, you are. And there are blessings coming your way, because this situation for you is you're moving on and this person's stuck. And they focus on you a lot, and you may feel it. Your ancestors may tell you, you need to clear your energy because someone's sending you psychic impressions. They're sending you hate. They're sending you, they're hating on your pictures or whatever. You may feel it sometimes. Clear your energy. When you feel that, psychic hit from your ancestors, clear your energy. Trust it, okay? And do what you're guided to do, all right? Okay, group one, that's what I got for you. I hope this resonated. If it did, please let me know down in the comments below. I would love to hear from you guys. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I'd love to have you as a member of my tribe. And if you'd like to see more readings like this one, give me a thumbs up. And I'll see you beautiful, magical creatures next time. Bye, guys. Hey, group two, all of you that selected the strawberry ring pop, this is going to be your reading all about whose head are you living rent-free in. So keep in mind, it's a general reading, so just take what resonates. I will be pulling more cards as I need to for clarity, and at the end of this reading, I will be getting initials, letters, and charms, so we'll get some more details on whose head you're living in rent-free. All right, so let's get some cards here and see what came out for you. I'm going to go to these cards first. Okay, we have Visionary. All right. We have a Mentor. Okay. We have Revenge. All right. Okay. Okay, let's keep looking at these cards and see what's coming up here. We have Cashapp, connect to your psychic insight. Okay, I'm getting a feel here. Sinister Sisters, find your soul tribe. Okay, we have pull your head in, show some compassion and gratitude. Okay. There's a certain thing going on with you guys. Okay, we have Eyes. Are you avoiding truth on purpose and compromising your integrity? We have, is someone from your family trying to reach out to you? That's Trees, and this is Eyes. So, okay, let's read these. We have Honey Badger. People throw shade at you, but you have no fucks left to give. They'd be wise to move along. Beaver, you've been working hard for your family, but they'll be happy with your time also, not just material things. Okay, we have Wolf. You are the leader of the pack and you leave no one behind. It's your way of life, but be watchful of who you break bread with. Okay, we have Coyote. We have Coyote and Wolf here. You are leaving the cycle of bad luck and bad karma behind. You are leveling up and getting what is due you. Okay. All right. I got a certain feel. We have Sibling here. We have Dark Hair. We have Hex. We have Gossip. Woo! We have Job. We have Hating the Glow Up. Okay. So I feel like you guys, first of all, you're psychic. You have some kind of ability here. I feel like this is somebody who has been inspired by you. They know you're talented in some area. I feel like you may be witchy. You may have some kind of magical abilities, or you're psychic in some way. You may have a YouTube channel where you read tarot, or people just look to you for advice. You're very wise. You may be wise for your age. You may have wisdom beyond your years. With this Coyote and Wolf, I feel like you're very loyal to your friends and family. This feels like somebody close to you with Sinister Sisters, if I could say it. I feel like this is somebody you trust. And I feel like they are jealous as fuck. Okay? They're talking shit about you behind your back, and you're living in their head because they want to know, why can't it be them? Whatever good flow you have going on, whatever gifts you have, whatever, because you've been working your ass off. Whoever this is, I feel like whatever good flow you're getting, you've worked for this, okay? And I feel like this is somebody who feels like family, okay? And they may try to act like family, so be careful, all right? And I think you may have a little feeling about it, but some of you have a lot of feeling about it, okay? And this is your validation, all right? This hex energy, for some of I mean, I hate to laugh at someone who's trying to throw a hex, but I mean, this is just so ineffective because you have such a strong presence, okay? And I feel like if they pulled this hex energy out and they called upon these spirits, it's almost like the spirits were like, you want a what to who? Oh, honey, you can't do that. We're not going to do that for you. They were like, wait, you want to throw against this? The coyote wolf? You want to throw against this? Nah, we can't do this because this person, you are special, honey. Okay. You have this visionary mentor energy. Okay. You have the ability to help a lot of people in whatever you do. You're very wise. And a lot of your wisdom comes from your past lives. Okay. However, this unfolds for you. All right. I feel like this person, we have sister and sibling. I feel like they feel very close. All right. They hate the growth. They're jealous of the way you look. They're jealous of the way you are in your career. They're jealous of all of it. Okay. And they hide it. I'm seeing a smile, but it's one of those weird smiles, like from that Black Hole Sun video, if you've ever seen it, where they smile and then it gets twisted into kind of a wicked smile. It's like their smiles aren't really smiles. Okay. They really want now this isn't for all of you, but those of you who are witchy and this person is in a witchy area too, I feel like this person has actively tried to hex you. And what I'm seeing is, this is how spirit is showing this to me. As a child playing with a ball and jacks. Okay, they're just cracker jacking it. They have no fucking idea what they're doing. Okay, and they're very focused on revenge. Although you haven't done shit. You've just been doing you. And honestly, I think you've helped this person. I think that's what's so alarming about this. Okay, red flag. This person has received positivity from you. They've received some kind of inspiration, mentorship, good advice. And it's like, I'm sorry, it's almost like they want to wear your skin. Okay, this may be somebody who you catch kind of like mimicking you. And I mean mimicking, not kind of, like mimicking you. Like you'll catch them like doing you. And they're not like you at all. Like some people are, we have similar likes and things like that. And that's natural. You naturally get people coming into your energy who are similar to you, when you call in your soul tribe kind of thing. But then you have people who are not really your soul tribe, and they come in and they start to mimic you, and they're nothing like that really. But it's like this person's broken, and they're trying to find their broken pieces, and it's like a single white female thing. You know that movie? It's kind of like that. And they're just camped out in this space in their head with you, trying to figure out how can I fuck this person over? And it's almost like, how can I steal this thing they're doing and make it my own and get that attention that they're getting, or get those blessings they're getting, or get that attraction, or get those gifts. For some of them, they're jealous of your ability. Okay, they're jealous of the things you can do. It could be a talent. It could be your psychic ability. It could be your talent at your job. It can be the way you look. For a lot of you, it's like something about your hair, the way you look, the way you dress, the way you present, your bravery and your courageous heart when it comes to being authentic. Because this person is masked up. They don't wear one mask. They wear like hundreds of different masks. This person tends to be a chameleon, and they change who they are depending on the group they're with or who they talk to. You may resonate with this as somebody who's two-faced around you, who has been caught in like white lies, or who gossips a lot, because we have the gossip card here. Let me tell you something. If you have somebody in kind of a social group, I'm dealing with Sinister Sisters here, Soul Tribe. We may have a social group going on here. And if they're talking about other people in that social group, be aware they're trying to get you to talk about other people so they can run to other people like the cowardly person they are and talk about you. But don't worry about this hex thing. I mean, just do your protections, but I feel like you're protected. I feel like when they approached and summoned whatever this was, especially if this is like infernal magic, the infernals were like, fuck you, bitch. I'm not touching this one. Okay. No, this is a no. I feel like they went to some goddesses. I'm hearing Hecate come forward and say, listen, you know, we had to make some corrections here because this person doesn't want to invest in becoming a real magical person. They want to use it. And we all know that when you play with magic, when you play with the craft, it will bite you in the ass, okay? It's not something you play with. And I feel like this person has gotten bitten in the ass from this. And part of it is now you are camped out in their head. For some of you, you being camped out in their head is directly connected to the hex or the magic they have attempted to cast upon you. Now, for some of you, you're not magical, okay? You're not really. But this person, you know, tried to do this shit, okay? Now, some of you, there's a few of you who they actually went to somebody. And listen, casters will ask about a situation. And most casters who are true, they don't cast on everything. They ask. They go to their goddesses, their gods. They go to their craft and they consult if they want to do something or not. And I think they've had a hard time finding someone to do it. And when they did, the person was a crackerjack. It just didn't work. It backfired. And now there's some kind of obsessive energy this person has on you. And it's almost like they're being haunted by you. Okay? And so you might find them, if you have an online presence, they might pop up every now and then in your comments online or something like this. Now, for some of you, this person may be around you, you know, in your life. And you may notice that they're sweeter on you than they used to be or something like that, or they're showing you more intense energy. It's very intense, like they want more of your energy. They're trying to get your attention. They need your attention. It's not like, oh, hey, how are you? It's more like, hey, how are you? Look at me. I need you to acknowledge me. That kind of neediness, because that energy in their head, they're feeding it because it's overwhelming. Okay. And it's because they played around with the wrong one. You're very protected. I feel like some of this obsessive energy about you, it may be because you have wards or protection set up. You may have a ward on your name or return to sender, like an automatic kind of return to sender that is elevated, like threefold, tenfold, however. And so when it's shot back to this person, they became really obsessed. Okay. And so now they can't stop thinking about you. And I feel like for some of you, there may be something here about like it releases when they do right by you. And in this case, them doing right is leaving you the fuck alone, right? Just leave. Just leave me alone. And when they will stop bothering you, when they will stop reaching out for you, they will find that their obsessive energy, their need to think about you and obsess about you and be like you starts to dissipate. Okay? They fucked up. And it all started with this jealousy. It all started with this bitter bitch jealousy. Just bitter. This person's bitter and they hide it. They hide it behind a smile, behind a, like, I'm seeing like a person who's smiling and they have this big plate of cupcakes and cookies. And they're just like, I'm so sweet. I'm giving this to you. Isn't it wonderful? I just like you so much. But inside the cupcakes is like razor blades and glass is in the cookies. It's like they have such malintent towards you, and they know you're a good person. Like, they know that you're gifted, they know that you have blessings upon your life, and they are hating on that so intensely because they're jealous, because they're not getting that in their life right now. And it's because they're not on the path they need to be. They're not doing the things they need to do. They're stirring many pots with this gossip. They cannot shut the fuck up about people. We have the King of Cups and the Knight of Hazards and the Two of Wands in reverse. Okay, so I'm feeling like what's happening is, I love these cards. We have the Two of Wands here. So this person cannot get their thoughts together. They cannot get it together. No matter what they do, they just cannot get their shit together. They can't focus. They can't move forward. And I'm reading this intuitively. That's why I love these zombie tarot. We have the Knight of Hazards here, and they've ran into a pole. They're just completely blocked. They're blocked in their money. They're blocked in their resources. They're blocked. It's like when, and it may be they didn't throw the craft. They didn't dabble in that. This is just intense focus on you in the negative. And when they started doing that, they became more blocked. However this manifests, they became very blocked in their career and money. Some of them are, I'm hearing like their money is just bleeding out of their account. They're just losing money left and right. If they have a business, their business is not doing well. If they make their own products, their products are not quality, and they're getting a lot of complaints from people. It's like this Knight of Cups energy. Look how they can't get their head above water. They're just like, their nose is still underwater. Like, they can't breathe. They're suffocating from the negative energy that's coming towards them, the blocking energy coming towards them. They just cannot seem to rise above it, and they're consumed with you. They're in competition with you. And here's the deal. You and I both know. It's just us here. There is no competition. You don't compete with anybody. You're a visionary. You're a mentor. You know you don't compete with anybody. And it's not that you have a superiority complex. It's not that. It's just that you've been through a lot, and you understand that we don't compete with each other. We're on our own journeys, each one of us. And you're on your journey doing your thing, living your best life. You know, you care about what you do. You care about the people in your life, and that's what you're focused on. And meantime, you have stupid Susie over here putting on track shoes, trying to run the course with you when there's no course to run. It's ridiculous. There is no competition. Because first of all, you'd smoke this bitch. Second of all, there's no competition. You do you, they do them. There is a lot of healing that needs to happen for this person. And I feel like a lot of this is coming from the fact that there's so much just craziness going on in the world, that sometimes being hyper-focused on people who are outside of ourselves, you know, like being hyper-focused on someone like this, on something outside of ourselves, it kind of gives us a relief in a way. It gives us drama. It gives us something to talk about instead of focusing on the shit show of our own life. And I feel like this person's got a lot of shit show energy going on in their life. They are not grateful. Whatever you've done, however you've helped this person, they're really not grateful for it because they're too busy focusing on the fact that they want to be you, that they should be the one having all those gifts. They should be the one being talented. I see someone who, like, they think they're talented. Okay, this is interesting. This is someone who thinks they're talented. I'm going to use art as an example because this is what I'm being shown. Like, they think they're a great artist, and art is subjective. Okay, so please take this as an example. All right, art is objective. Okay, but I see someone who thinks they're a great artist, and they're literally drawing on a canvas with crayons, and they're scribbling like a child, and then they're putting it in a gold frame and they're trying to sell it for like $15,000. Now, that's just an example. Like, this person thinks that they're doing high quality stuff, that their talent is very high, but they haven't done the work to the skill. They haven't learned the skill to accomplish that. And that is in their talent, their ability. This could be in the craft. That's why their magic is ineffective, because they haven't spent time investing in it. They haven't spent time with the entities. They haven't spent time learning how it works. They just think it just works. It just, we're going to throw shit on it. We're going to just, rosemary, you could just substitute rosemary for everything, right? Because, that's something that you find on TikTok. People say, oh, you could just put rosemary on it. Rosemary is a substitution for everything. That's a whole nother conversation. But this person, I feel like it's like they're trying to BS their way through this. And trying to appear like they have all these skills and abilities, and they don't. But you do. You do have them. And that's part of the jealousy for some of you. You've done the fucking work. You've worked very hard to get where you are. And you may feel like, I don't feel like I'm where I want to be, Amy. But this reading, sorry, my tongue's kind of heavy. This reading really is about how you're living in their head. It's their image of you, honey. It's how they see you. And they see you as something they want to be. Okay? They want to be you. They want to have your abilities. They want to have your life. And I know for some of you, you're like, that is nuts. But you have to understand that this person they like to talk, and they do a lot of self-talk, and they have their own, and this was in the first group too, they have their own mythos about you. They have their own impressions. They have their own stories of how you got where you are. And some of it is not based on actual truth. It's based on their own illusions of who you are, all right? And I feel like as you continue to do you continue to grow, you continue to blossom, you continue to go forward in your own dreams. And I feel like as you move away from this energy, because I do feel like you have a feeling, because you're psychic about this person, I feel like when this person reaches out and demands your attention, I think you're going to be like, this is the person. I think you'll pull back some, and as you pull back from them and as there's space created, I think the obsessive energy will calm down. And you won't feel it as much because you're very protected, okay? And I think the guides, I think the spirit, the universe is trying to tell them you need to back off. And until you back off, you're going to be obsessed with them. And there's going to be a moment of clarity for this person about like how this works, okay? So this isn't going to be forever. They will let go eventually, okay? And it may be the moment where you have a pivotal moment of success, some kind of breakthrough, some kind of moment where you really shine, where your glow up, hating the glow up. It may be that moment where you just like really shine and the glow up causes a breakthrough of some kind, and the hate just kind of overwhelms them and they become really, really obsessed. And it's almost like that moment, maybe the moment that everything kind of becomes clear to them, that the obsessive energy has really sparked up because they're so focused and they need to get some space. And you may facilitate that space even more. All right. Okay, let's get you guys some letters, initials, and some charms. Hey, group 2, these are going to be your letters, your initials, and your charms. Keep in mind it's a general reading, so just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. These could be your initials, their initials, a screen name, a meaningful word, the initials of a screen name. Just take what resonates. Now, I want to point out to you that we have the word bish here, like bitch. B-I-S-H. So there you go. Okay, so we have AAEMWMOOTRENGJBISIH. All right, so We have a cross here. I'm feeling like you just have a lot of faith in what you do in your life. I feel like also a lot of people have a lot of faith in you. And I feel like it's been difficult, right? It's been difficult to get where you are. And I feel like some of you guys don't actually accept the label of like mentor or visionary. You're still dealing with that kind of energy, but you do have a very expansive energy. You're very gifted, and you may just right now be recognizing your gifts. And it's really important that you hold space for that. Okay. And you expand your ideas of what your gifts are because the gifts you have now are going to grow. Um, a lot, you guys, a lot. We have a Day of the Dead charm here. We have a couple, and I feel like your ancestors, spirits, past over loved ones. Also, I'm feeling angels here, God forms, underworld God forms, and goddess forms are really coming through to help you with your gifts and abilities. I feel like there's a blessing here with this pumpkin here for your gifts and abilities to help you expand that. Okay. And we have a purple star here. And we have a snowflake, which to me is like a mirror of this purple star. And I'm feeling your third eye expanding. And I feel like you know who this is. Okay. And I feel like some of you guys are hurt about it. Like it hurts your feelings that someone would feel this way about you. And I understand because I feel like you're a very compassionate person with this King of Cups energy here. I feel like you're a good person. Like you want to help people and you try to be helpful in whatever you do. I don't think you are malicious at all. And I think you have a lot of faith in what you do and you have a lot of faith in your journey. I think it's because you've been through so much. And you have a lot of faith in your magic because you know it works. And I feel like with this bat here, I feel like this person, I get the idea that this person, they kind of try to spy on you a little bit. And I just want you to be aware of that. Like they lurk under different names online, if this is an online thing. And how they do it in real life, online is real life, but you know what I'm saying? Like in person is, if this is an in-person thing, is they ask open-ended questions of people who are around you. They're leading questions. Okay. So, they may ask you leading questions and just be aware of that. When someone asks you questions that kind of take you by surprise, like make note of that. That's a red flag. When someone asks you like personal questions that are kind of like, why are you coming from with that? Don't answer it. Here's the thing is you don't have to answer any question that makes you uncomfortable. It's nobody's business unless you make it their business. And I feel like this person's nosy. So, they definitely are a digger and they could be digging for dirt on you. Just so you know, so you're aware. But I feel like some of you guys have wards on your name or some kind of protection. You're very protected, even if you don't do magic, even if I feel like you have a lot of powerful protectors. These are God forms, spirits. It could be the infernal. It could be the angelic. I just feel like you're very protected and it's almost like when they've tried to do anything, there's just been a wall. Like, no. Like, this person is on a higher timeline kind of thing. Like, this person, what they're doing is very sacred. It's very protected. So, you're not going to go there. And because you're so focused on this person, because they're living in your head rent-free, until you leave them alone, we're going to make you obsessed with them. We're going to make you so obsessed with them that as they're rising, and some of you guys may have some kind of energy or spell work or something where when people throw stuff at you, it actually feeds your success. Okay. So they see you rise more and they become more obsessed. And then at some point they become clear that in order for them to get you out of their head, they have to leave you alone. And that might come from an ancestor. It may come through a tarot reading or some kind of message that it's time for them to leave you alone. It also could be through some kind of protection that you throw that kind of pushes them back. So just take what resonates here. All right. Okay, guys, that's what I got for you. I hope this resonated. If it did, please leave me a comment down below. I would love to hear from you guys. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I love to have you as a member of my tribe. And if you'd like to see more readings like this one, give me a thumbs up. And I'll see you, beautiful, magical creatures, next time. Bye, guys. Hey, group 3, all of you that selected this caramel apple pop, this is going to be your reading all about whose head are you living rent-free in. Keep in mind, this is a general reading, so just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. I will be pulling more cards as I need to for clarity, and at the end of this reading, I'm going to get letters, initials, and charms. So what I'm getting here with this caramel apple pop, I'm getting someone who's like really stuck on you. Okay, they just can't let go. All right, let's see what we have here in these cards. We have Devil in Drag, Identity Crisis. Clusterfuck of Fairies, Time to Calm the Chaos. We have Gilded Regret. Okay. Yeah, somebody is regretting what happened between you two. Thief. Saboteur, and Victim. Wow. Okay. All right. We have Turtle. It's okay to take it slow. It's not a race, and you know what you are doing to get to the finish line. Butterfly, you closed a chapter, and you are now free to create a new chapter in a new book. Yeah, I think you walked away from this person. We have a situation has given you tunnel vision. You need to see the bigger picture and use your discernment in this matter. This feels like an ex-love, ex-partner, maybe an ex-friend, but I'm feeling love here. Cat, you exude divine feminine power and psychic gifts that are untouchable to the muggle. Okay, embrace the divine within you. All right, and we have several of these cards. Okay, we have, are you beginning to feel pride in yourself and purpose? This is you. We have, are you looking out for yourself from someone's psychological and emotional harm towards you? That's what you did. You started taking, you removed your energy from someone who was harmful, a situation that was harmful. Are you holding yourself back from freely expressing yourself? And are you trying to figure the path in life that will make you happy? That's what you did. You did all these things. Like, you took control of a situation that was bad. It was not in your not in your best interest. Okay, we have a lot of these channeled messages. We have F person. We have stealing, we have hookup, we have block, we have joker, we have covet, we have hater, and we have Virgo. So they may be an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. I pull earth sign energy all the time. It seems like all the time. But I feel like this person's very jealous that they're not in your life anymore. I feel like this person feels like we have thief and stealing here. I feel like if you're with somebody else, they feel like they stole you away, or their time or opportunity with you was stolen from them in some kind of way. This could have been someone that you didn't really invest a lot of time in. Maybe you dated them, or maybe they were a hookup. Okay. And there's block here. Maybe you blocked this person, or you went no contact with this person. This could be a long-term ex, short-term, could have been a hookup. It's just, there's a lot of range here, but you're living in their head because they feel like they missed an opportunity with you. Now, for some of you, this is somebody who you didn't give an opportunity to. You almost did. And you were like, no, you're an F person. Fuck you. Bye. Okay. And they feel like the opportunity was taken from them. It was stolen from them. Okay. And so they're still focused on you. And here you are on your journey. You were redefining yourself, or working on yourself, who you are, being more authentic with who you are, no longer sabotaging yourself, calming your own chaos. Okay. And really moving towards a more happy existence in your life. And you did not feel like this person was part of that, okay? Or at least the way the relationship wasn't part of it, okay? So you're on your best life. let's get some more energy for you guys. Let's talk about this. Okay, so you're living in their head rent-free. Okay, you're camped out there. You're not camped out. You're in a brick and mortar building. Okay, because I feel like this person thinks they love you. They think they're in love with you. That's what I'm getting. Like, if they're an F person, they think they're in love with you. That doesn't mean they're not fucking other bitches. Okay, and I use bitches in a non-gender way. Anybody can be a bitch. So it doesn't mean they're not messing around with somebody else. It just means they think they're in love with you. Okay, they think you're the one. All right, I got a bunch of cards at once, but let's kind of go through them and take them. That's what I'm being guided to do. We have the Five of Hazards. Okay, we have the Queen of Cups. All right, we have the Two of Cups in reverse. Okay, so what I'm getting here is that the chemistry wasn't there. Okay, and if you guys were together for a while, I feel like, or a long while, I just feel like it was a real struggle. And I feel like the feminine energy here really tried very hard. I think the feminine energy tried to go with how they were feeling, even though their brain was like, no, no, no. And I feel like at some point, the feeling and the experience, the feeling and the logical mind all got together and was like, clarity. This is not the person for me. I need to get away from this person. This person is destructive. And I feel like you guys just didn't work out, okay? But this other person is like, you're my Queen of Cups. Like, they see you like as hot. You're very hot. And why won't you just like have a meal with me? Give me some time. And you're just like, no, I ain't got time for you. I'm not going to let you pick my brain. Okay, I'm not going to let you like manipulate me. I don't have time for you. This F person energy is really coming up. I feel like this is a manipulative energy. Tell me more about this manipulative energy of this person. Bing! Did you hear the bell go off? Okay, we have the Four of Hazards in reverse. And I feel like, okay, this feels like someone who didn't listen. They weren't listening to you. Like, when you did try to have a meeting of the minds, they didn't pay attention to you. Okay, they were off being an F person. They were off, like their attention was elsewhere. And it was like when you removed your energy, they were like, oh bitch, hey, here I am. You're my person. It was like not having access to you made them more focused on you. Okay, yeah, it's intense. This person's like, yeah, let's get some more energy here. We have the Fool. Yeah, it's just not going to happen. We have the Ten of Hazards, okay? I feel like this is your energy, moving on, building new foundations, working on your money, working on, creating a life, a family. You may want a family. You may be wanting a real foundation with somebody, not some player game. You don't have time for this noise. You don't have time for this drama. This person who plays games, like this person who, didn't pay attention, didn't give you what you needed. And then all of a sudden you became unavailable and they were like, oh, I want your attention. Oh, I'm going to listen now. Ooh, come back. It's almost like, can I get them back? It's almost like a challenge. Can I get them back to me? Can I make this happen again? Oh, they'll come back to me. And you're like, no, I'm out. There is no new beginning for us. I'm out. And they are stuck on how to flip this card, how to start a new journey with you. And it's just not going to happen. And we have the Eight of Cups here. But they're not moving on. Okay? They're stuck on you. It's like this sticky, this lollipop, this sucker. Okay? Because this person's a sucker. All right? That's how I'm feeling about this in some ways. Like this person, they made themselves a sucker. Because they had an opportunity with you and they blew it in so many ways. For some of you guys, there was really not real chemistry. It was like you were trying to force something. But for others, like they blew it, okay? And this is like an apple flavored lollipop that's covered in caramel. So it's like they're stuck. They're energetically stuck on you and they can't get away. It's just a sticky, energetic experience with this person. And then we have the Hermit here. And this is your energy with the Ten of Hazards and the Hermit in reverse. Honey, you're not going to be alone. You are not going to be alone. You're probably not alone now. Some of you guys already have somebody. You're working on, like a real foundation with somebody. You moved on. If you haven't, there's somebody coming that you're going to be able to build the family or foundations of real stability, real emotional connection, and real fulfillment with, okay? And you're not going to be alone. If you're in hermit status right now, you're not going to be, okay? But this person, when they think of you with somebody else, I'm hearing, it makes me crazy. So watch out for that, okay? Watch out for the saboteur energy, all right? Don't let this person sabotage your happiness because they feel guilty because they're an ass, okay? Don't let them come in and mess it up for you, all right? You deserve to be happy. You deserve to move on, and it's their own fault that they can't stop thinking about you. They can't stop thinking about you because they let a real one go. They didn't pay attention to you. They didn't give you what you needed. So bye, bye-bye, bye-bye. Life moves on. You're lost. You're the sucker. You let me go. I feel like some of you guys really worked at this. You really tried to make this work. I think you really were like, I need more time. We need to spend more time together. You're not listening to me. You know how when you talk to somebody and you can kind of feel them not listening? You know what I'm talking about. You can feel it. You felt that and you kind of tried to bring them back to your attention, and they just kept doing that to you, and you got sick of having to be like the referee saying, I need your attention right now, and all of a sudden you leave and they're just like, where did you go? And you may have gotten responses like, I've been here though, I've been paying you attention. But deep down, they know they haven't been giving you what you need. And the real truth is, they are not capable of giving you what you need because you are more than they can handle, honey. And that's the truth. This F person energy, this hookup energy, this hater energy, like, you are too much for that. They can't handle it. They can't handle that. And the truth is that they're hating. If you're with somebody, they hate it. They want you to stop because they feel like this person is stealing you away from them, which really is arrogant, as if you are a possession that can be owned by somebody, as if they have any rights to your energy or your person at all. Okay. Now, some of them are going through an identity crisis because of this. Like, it's making them doubt their game. It's making them doubt who they are, because some of them are players and they're like, I got, and now the person I got by don't want me no more. So I feel less than I used to. So how am I supposed to play this game? How am I supposed to play out this drama with other people when my heart has been stolen by this person? And they're just sabotaging hookups. They're sabotaging other relationships. They are using and throwing people away. If they're in the player energy, if they're in this victim energy, they're doing other destructive behaviors. Okay, because they're in an identity crisis. Because they're like, I don't want to be the sad sucker at home thinking about you off of somebody else, or thinking about your pretty little ass off doing what your pretty little ass is doing, and I'm at home feeling sorry for myself because you won't give me the time of day now. Well, that he wouldn't, I want to say he, but it could be any gender. They wouldn't give you the time of day in the first place. They weren't giving you what you needed. And you asked them to give you what you needed, and they didn't step up, so gone you were. And now you're the one that got away. You will forever be the one that got away. Okay? It's that sad song that's playing in their head. And they're trying to figure out, some of them think, if this other person would leave, they would have a shot. And the truth is, wrong story. If you're with somebody else, even if you weren't with them, you still would not be with this person. This person doesn't have a shot in hell, okay? But they are obsessed with you. I feel like you're looking really good, irregardless of whether you're with somebody or not. I think you're looking really good. I think they miss the sound of your voice. If you have exchanged like voice messages or something like that, they listen to your voice and are like, oh, I miss that. I miss hearing them talk, or I miss this, I miss that. There's a lot of thinking about the past and experiences with you. So, and they're using that to help you live in their head. They're living in the past, and it's really sad, but it's their karma for throwing you away the way they did. Right? So they're just going to have to live with that until they can move past it. You've already moved past it. You're on your own thing. Whether you're with somebody or not, you're definitely in a better place than you were when you were with this person. All right? Okay, so let's get you some initials, letters, and charms. Hey, Group 3, these are your letters, your initials, and your charms. Keep in mind it's a general reading, so just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. These could be your initials, their initials, letters of a screen name, a meaningful word. Just take what resonates here. Okay, we have FRMQAZJJTWC. BDGFEX. Okay, there is a lot of charms here. When I throw this many charms, I feel like there's confusion. This person has a lot of confused mental energy. They are overwhelmed. There probably is a lot of anxiety here. Okay, now you have the Pentacle and the indigenous charm, and I feel like there's a lot of protective energy around you. And I feel like for some of you, this energy is what helped you kind of release this person or know this person wasn't for you. We have a turtle here. We also have the money little charm. And I feel like you're working on more stability in your money and in your life in general. We also had the Ten of Pentacles here, which is the Ten of Hazards. And I feel like, there is, I don't want to say a dream life, okay, but we have a castle here. And I feel like there is a kind of relationship, a kind of life that you have, an idea that you want in your life, like an ideal life. And I feel like your guides, ancestors, the universe, whatever you resonate with, is really trying to align you with that kind of life. Maybe not the exact, but a more happy, fulfilled, and stable life where your needs are fulfilled. We have California here. What I'm feeling is like you guys need to have more fun. You need to have more time where you're carefree. And I feel like if you're in a relationship, you need to have more fun with your person, with this person over here with the 10 of hazards that you're trying to build a foundation with. I feel like things have gotten really serious, and hey, the world is crazy right now. So you may be feeling pressure about money, about stability. That might be your focus, and that might be why it's coming through this reading. And the guides, the ancestors, want you to know that yes, it's good to be focused on needs and things like that, but you got to make some time for fun in your life, because really fun and joy is a powerful way to manifest things and to allow things to come into your life. It really does help you relax and get into receivership from what the universe has for you. When we're always fretting, when we're always worried, when we're always focused on something, it's hard to receive, like this person whose head you're living in. Okay? They are so focused on you, they're becoming very confused about what they want. They're having an identity crisis about who they are. They're doubting a lot of decisions they've made. They feel like their time with you was stolen. You definitely, with this paw print, have left an impression. Okay? They may be an air sign. We have a wing here. That's Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. I also have Capricorn here with this bull's head. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, and what else is here? They're haunted by you. They're living with ghosts of the past. They're living in the past, okay? And we have the jack-o'-lantern here, and I'm just giving you a reminder to protect yourself, okay? Just protect yourself. Be more protective of your energy and watch what you say to people, because I feel like this person, if you run in the same circles, they're definitely listening for your name and listening for your behaviors and where you're going. And if they can run into you somewhere, they would love to be able to do that. If they can, get in a chat room, a group chat room with you, they would love to make that happen. So just be aware that they really do listen. I'm not saying they're your true love. I'm saying that they think that you're the one. You're their 10 of Pentacles. That's what they think, even though you're not. Okay, you and I know you're not. The ancestors and the spirit world knows you're not. The universe knows you're not. But this person, it's like they have this thing where when they want what they can't have. So the minute they couldn't have you, they wanted you more. Because they're a player, they have manipulative energy and manipulative speech, and it's like they're able to get the things they want, and they are about conquest. A lot of them are about conquest. They're about conquering people. And people are possessions, like a gift, like a box, a pretty beautiful box that they obtain, they own, instead of relationships being real and ones of true connection and love and compassion and things like that. It's a very immature way to view relationships. And you guys really dodged a bullet with this one. You really did, because this person has a lot of self-destructive behaviors. I feel like they're partying a lot. And we have a Christmas charm here, a snowman charm. I feel like this could have happened, and a candy cane. I feel like this could have happened around Christmas or in winter time for you. You could have just been like, you know what? Ho, ho, ho. I gotta go. It's over, and this could have been a real shock to this person. We have an angel here. There's a lot of angelic energy around you, but there's a lot of confusion around this person. They're very overwhelmed. They're very stressed out, and they're partying a lot. They may be drinking a lot or doing some kind of intoxication behavior a lot, and they're burned out. So they're not handling stress well. And it's almost like, and I felt this for all the groups, it's almost like thinking about you, being focused on you is a mental escape. And I know the world is crazy, like I said before, and a lot of people are needing mental escapes, okay? And they're using other people this way as mental escapes, okay? So I just want you to continue to focus on you and the good things in your life. If you have somebody in your life that you're building a foundation with, go for it. Keep doing you. If you don't, keep doing you and be happy in your own skin. Be at peace and know that you really escaped one with this one. And I feel like you moving further away from this energy is going to kind of force this energy to deal with their own bullshit. I feel like this energy is heading towards a crash, like a tower moment, like a moment where the universe tries to get their attention, and it may be rock bottom. Okay, they may hit rock bottom. There may be some addiction energy going on here, like addiction problems going on here, and so they may have some really difficult moments that they have to deal with, but that is their journey, not yours. Okay, your journey is different, and I feel like there's love coming in for you. There's clarity, there's blessings. Okay, it doesn't mean it's always going to be easy. All right, it doesn't mean you won't have struggle. Okay, I'm not saying it's smooth sailing, and I think you know that. I think you know that not everything just is peachy keen all the time. And that's okay. You're all right with life being life, okay? But I think there's a general turn for you of things getting sweeter, of energies just becoming easier, of things just kind of starting to work out for you. Maybe not particularly exactly the way you planned, but I've got a little footprint here. And I just want to tell you guys, those of you who are wanting to meet someone to have a family, I feel like you're on the pathway to that. Okay, so don't lose hope on meeting someone to have a family with, because I feel like for some of you, that's definitely, I don't get this little footprint very often. I want you to show you this little foot, this little bitty foot here. I get the impression one, like the paw print a lot, like a dog paw print. I don't get the little footy foot very often. This dog print one, which you have here, this one. I get this one a lot, but I don't get the little, I think it's a baby. To me, it feels like a baby foot, like when someone's born and they put it on the birth certificate. That's what I'm feeling it as. So for some of you, there's someone here that maybe you're about to have children together or get married, but I feel like there is a family situation, okay? And it could be that you're going to have a dog together or a cat or a pet of some kind, but there's definitely in your future something more stable, something more long-term, and something more happy and fulfilling, okay? All right, guys, that's what I got for you. I hope this resonated. If it did, please leave me a comment down below. I would love to hear from you guys. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I'd love to have you as a member of my tribe. And if you'd like to see more readings like this one, give me a thumbs up. And I'll see you beautiful, magical creatures next time. Bye, guys.